It's what I do. It's what I do. And I like taking, you know, new viewers.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in our eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise.
Hey, what's going on? We're going to go ahead and pop this bad bird. Boom. There we go. Oh, shit. There we go. See how that works. Alright. Multiplayer. So this is our first time back in... Oh shit, there's two people on. I bet you I know who it is. This is our first time back in the WhaleBorough server for, well actually the Yevenia Reforged server in some time. And I will go ahead and I will turn off shaders. Doing some fly around cinematic action earlier. Yeah, getting some pictures and stuff, getting some ideas on how exactly I wanted things to kind of lay out. I was actually just now watching Riven Gaming's stream from Soror. Where am I? Oh, I'm in Castle Dukan. So So Teko's over here, altering the entrance to Castle Dukan. We were talking about it. We've talked about it a couple times actually, and the pathway in, it didn't have the right feel to it. So she's altering that out and putting a gatehouse with a drawbridge. So more to follow with that. I'm gonna let her do her thing, and we won't bug her. We are gonna come over and do some Dukan. There's a message from over here from Mr. Tourist. Oh, well, let's get on over there. Why? That's weird. Why do my teleports not work? So one of the things I'm going to be doing in the Soror server, we got this teleport mod, and then talking to I Like to Get Wrecked. There is a teleporting type mod that he's got going that works pretty darn well. And what in the hell is this? So you saw it here first, people. Mr. Tourist has returned. You know, glad to have him back. And of course, this wouldn't be the channel without advertisements and the music. Welcome back. On the island. Working on the island is fantastic. There. Let's see. We're gonna fix that music because it's a little weird, don't you think? There we go. All right. Yeah, Jaggy's just hanging out. All right. Why doesn't my teleport thing work? It's really strange. Huh. Very weird. Not real sure why it does that. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get on down here. I wonder if we did something. Wonder if we must have done something. So the problem with the server sometimes is revision control, for lack of better terms. When you have certain mods on there, sometimes updates to Forge, that kind of thing, tends to raise hell with it. Oh, okay, you can hear me? Okay. So, have you noticed that when I stream on Twitch, it's, hey, Takeo. Have you noticed when I stream on Twitch, there's not as much of a delay, with the, me talking and you hearing it? Yeah, that's weird. I think, as much as I hate to say it, I think pizza. I think what we're going to do is we're going to keep live streams with Twitch, and I'll just export them to Minecraft. I'll export them to YouTube, and then with actual nor just videos, I'm going to do them on. I'll record them and just go straight to YouTube with that. But there'll be Twitch live streams for all Minecraft, and then the videos themselves will just be done straight up YouTube. Make it happy. You know what's really weird for me? So I've been doing quite a bit on Soror, and now I'm gun shy as far as using my special paintbrush. Like I'm actually worried about it, about using it here, even though I know it's going to be fine. And we'll fix that. We'll fix that. Don't you worry. And what I think we're going to do here is we're going to grab the mossy brick, mossy dark red brick, and the dark red brick, and we'll do that. Uh-oh, Kara's giving out gifts. It might be something that explodes. Oh, it's even better than something that explodes. It's work. There you go. There you go, Jaggy. Alright, that's good to be back in WhaleBorough. So, as I talked about before, and I don't remember what video or what stream it was that I was on when I was talking about this. But we are going to, Castle Dukon is going to be a not just me build, but Takeo and Jaggy are going to help out as well, because as much as I'd love to be able to do the whole thing, I feel like it would be better as a team effort and a team build, and I'm using all the team building words, but at the same time, there's no way in hell I have the skill to pull something that big off by myself. I'm not gonna tell any of y'all that I do, because it's huge. And Kara and Jaggy are both extremely talented, and I welcome their help on any of our projects. They've got their own projects that they've been working. Jaggy's been he's been over here for quite a while now. He's got his own server, and if you don't watch his builds, then you really need to check out his server, because it's absolutely incredible. But yeah, it's good stuff. It's too bad I can't step that out a little bit more, huh? Actually, you know what? Maybe I can. I think we're going to use that for some chisel and bit. So yeah, on Soror, I've actually had to do the old school way of painting. The technique where you do the brush and brush the sphere brush and the different colors and whatnot, and doing the paint it all in, and you pick the actual block, and it's been interesting. It's almost like going back to basics in a way. But they do have the weird scroll. It's this weird scrolling thing. It's the auto select thing. My phone's not working right. Uh-oh. My subscription to a friend of mine just got canceled. I gotta fix that. Fix that in a sec. Now we'll grab that, put that there. All right. Sorry, I'm still getting work texts. Yeah, what time is it? It's almost 7 o'clock at night and I'm still getting work texts. So we'll trim that out here in a little bit. We'll do a little nicety. What are we gonna do? All right. A little thing there. Let's see. We're gonna want a table here. Something here. Oh, you know what would be really nice? The jaggy tree right here. That would be really nice. So what's interesting about Soror, the other thing that's funny, I don't know that's interesting, it's just funny. Lanny actually gives me all kinds of crap about the wool. She thinks it's funny that I still build with wool. I don't think it's funny. I think it just shows planning. Shows that I'm trying to figure it out as I go. Well, not so much figure it out as I go, but I'm trying to actually get an idea out of my head, translate it into the block, and get something down. So, but yeah, she thinks it's funny that I, still in this day and age, I still build with wool. All right, remind me to chisel and bit that. Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and get the table and chairs. Side note, loving my new desk chair, my new desk. You know, and I didn't go super crazy expensive on it. Speaking of wool, I've laid out the front of the Castle Ducon. All right, I'll be right over there and take a look. No rush. Okay. Yeah, I'll come over in just a second. I'm trying to doing my kind of back garden thing, like garden entertaining area, I guess what you'd call it. There we go. Oop. There we go. Yeah, that right there just lends itself perfectly to a jaggy tree. Like a jaggy willow type tree. There we go. Alright. So, oh man, we didn't finish that one. Oops. Alright, so we're going to fly around. So Mr. Tourist is back. That's awesome. And it looks like he's already been building again. So we will get over here. We do need to take that giant, massive Mr. T away. Oh, we'll get to that. So this is what we do. And it may seem silly, but so Kara is an engineer as well. And this is how we build. You know, if you hit J, it looks better. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to... get rid of this.
Hey phone, connect to Wi-Fi.
Connecting to hackers and cybercriminals.
You're not listening.
I am listening, and I might not.
Yeah, but this is gonna be mildly annoying getting rid of the slope that I had going in through here. It's distracting me.
Keep prying eyes out. Go to norton.com/privacy.
Yeah, that's so much better. We'll have to figure out how to take care of this chasm. Yeah, it has more of the right feel to it, doesn't it? You know what? So are you thinking kind of a moat type area through here? Yeah, just a ditch. You know, a moat doesn't have to have water in it for it to be a moat. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll look. Oh shoot! I just got trapped. I think it'll look better like that, and it already looks much better. That monstrosity that I had, it wasn't right. Wooden punji spikes. Oh yeah, actually, could put spikes or something like that. Is this your first day with your new fingers? I love the bridge. I absolutely love that bridge. Not real sure why we have two balls up in the First day with city hands. Yeah. So are you out now? Oh, what's it like being a civilian? Is it weird? Master has given me clothes. Yeah, you know, a lot of my buddies that have gotten out of the Navy have made similar comments. Like, they're free. Like they cast off their slave name and now they're free again. I think that's hilarious. Oh, shoot. Let's do... Alright, and we're going to do this. Alright, this is going to be a trick. You're not doing the layering. I can help out with the layering. Honestly, chisel and bits works wonders for doing the layering. That's actually something that Jaggy was showing me. If you use chisel and bits to do the layering, it's so much better. Makes it much smoother. Let's see, we gotta go with signal bit. Hang on, I'm doing a little trick here with the tutor. There we go. Oh, I love chisel and bits. The greatest thing ever. I missed you so much, Chisel and Bits. I will never abandon you. Chisel and Bits, I'll tell you what, and here's the thing, here's the honest truth. Chisel and Bits is one of those mods that I can't go without it. Now that I've had it, now that I've used it, and learned all the things that you can do with it, I just can't imagine. I cannot imagine building without it. It's fantastic. And the different things that you can do. Like, so 115 has got some amazing blocks. And if you took the blocks of 115 and you add chisel and bits, so now it's got, you know, ridiculous amounts of blocks. You know, 115 would just be absolutely amazing. you know, 115 is already pretty cool, but there's a lot of things that you can't do with 115 that really, it honestly kind of drives me nuts a little bit. But I think if you had chiseling bits with it, it would be tough not to use 115 all the time. But part of the thing I don't like about 115 is the number one, the fact that you know, for painting areas, the way I have to do the brush, I don't like that. I didn't like it before when I was using it that way before in 112. Before I figured out some different world edit commands, and I figured out, you know, the replace brush. I wasn't a huge fan, but I lived with it because I knew that I could, you know, just add the numbers of whatever it was. But with 115, the block IDs don't work. Yeah, and they work for some things, like wool. It works on wool, but for pretty much everything else, it doesn't. So for someone who uses the block IDs a lot, it is, you know, it's kind of irritating, and it's difficult to use it. And as a result, you know, I've struggled a little bit with it. But it's, you know, it is what it is. There we go. Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, kind of like it. Kind of like it a lot. And you can make, you know, we could have made that a, you know, kind of a, an arch, but I just decided not to. This is kind of a shotgun style. Welcome back, Jaggy. We are going to have to do something stylized over here, and of course we'll fix this. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to do a style right there to make that kind of pop. And we will do interiors at some point. And yes, I absolutely am telling you that we'll do interiors at some point, and I'm going to completely forget to do them. So, but it's okay. It's part of my charm. Tell you we're going to do interiors, then don't. No, but seriously, we will. All right. Where's the line? There's the line. Dakr is a civilian. Huh. God, what are you going to do with yourself now? How long do you have? Actually, so you're going to go to school. How long before you go to school? Oh yeah, Kara's got a present for you. Yep. And it's a good one too. Starting on the 21st. That'll be fun. You excited? Awesome. Are you going locally or another spot in England? Awesome. And And you're doing an engineering program, right? You have to go to Kara's dungeon. And I'm not going to be able to help you, Jaggy. Because sometimes you gotta face the music on your own. I think she wants to test out a new trap she's made. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot about this, and none of you reminded me of it. The drawn region thing. Drawn region. There we go. Oh man. Whoops. There we go. Oops. Shaggy, Kara is trying to tell you in the nicest way possible that she did all the actual work. She just needs you to come in there and paint it and make it look pretty. English just isn't happening, and it's funny because you're English. Drawn region.
Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm a fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow.
Oh, dang it. Okay. See, I think we're going to have to go single bit. Yeah, it's mainly white. It's a lot of the castle is going to be like travertine and white plaster, white stucco, that kind of thing. But a lot of travertine. And once we start painting the buildings of the castle, we're really going to have to find a way to kind of differentiate. To kind of make it pop. How did I do that? Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. So here's the trick with chisel and bits is you make full use of the tools that you have with chisel and bits. Because it makes It makes doing fun things with the chisel and bits easier tasks, as well as making it look cool. It also makes your life a lot easier, and even easier then if you do the right bit. A lot easier if you do the right bit. Boom. You got it, and the other thing that makes it good is if you have the right music. You're gonna have female vocal house and dubstep. I know Kara appreciates this. Jaggy's probably listening to his Nickelback right now. I'm just kidding. That's actually really mean. Jaggy doesn't listen to Nickelback. And if you do listen to Nickelback, and if that's your thing, I mean, hey, you know, somebody has to, but it's not going to be any of us. Fit for an autopsy. Oh, that's cheery. That is cheery. Where's the button? Large cube. Alright, we're gonna do a little plane action. This is a great thing about chisel and bits, is you can really do this, and you can really do this kind of thing to landscape, and to really the entire surrounding area. So just kind of, you know, give it a different feel, different vibe. And the blocks come out looking pretty good too. That's weird. Get rid of that. But you need to. Do need to make sure we go through and make sure these trees all look the right way. There we go. Yeah, we can't have that, can we? Oh. But we can do it here. There we go. Yeah. You just gotta vary. And when you're doing these different builds like this, when you're using chisel and bits, and I know I'll talk about it quite a bit in the tutorials with chisel and bits. You just have to, you know, variate it to what you want. You know, there's no right answer. There's no wrong answer. You just have to it has to feel right, and it looks right when you're happy with it. To be completely honest, it's not right until you're happy with what you've done. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You might need a break from chiseling bits, because that is a ridiculous build. And one thing we really need to do is we need to figure out why our whatchamacallits are not working. Our teleportation. God, words. English. Try leaving the server and coming back on. Does it work for you now? Okay. Alright, we are going to bounce off the server real quick and then come back on and see what happens. So you're starting school on the 21st. God, what day? I mean, what day is it now? Oh yeah, there we go. Now they work. That's so strange. Don't know why I did that, but hey. All right. Oh shoot, we need to. We get our chisel back. There we go. Oh shit. We're gonna come down. Oh, no. Come down from here. And I realize that to a certain extent, this is kind of boring. Doing, oh shit. Some of this stuff that we do with chiseling bits is it can be boring to watch. But it has a purpose. I have found, and I haven't done it many times yet, but I have found that building with shaders turned off does hurt my eyes less. So I know a couple of you asked me if I could build without shaders, and it was something that I already talked about. Something I'd already talked about doing. Yeah, so it is a lot better building without them on. Oh shoot. It is tedious doing this, but it's worth it. We'll go take a look at Castle Tukon here in a bit. See what they've done to the place. Oh yeah. So in other news, I am going to be gone for a little bit soon. Oh, good. Good, Jaggy. I was hoping you'd do something like that. Yeah, it's... You gotta put something in for the tourists, right? You gotta do something to attract attention. Make people want to come back, visit. You know what I might do? That might actually get changed into a different kind of block. But for now, it's gonna be that. It's not terrible. Not terrible at all. We are going to change the floor in here, though. Set that to 35-1. And we might as well fix that while we're at it too. All right. So 253. That's 253.10 and 253.11. Okay, so DR here. 253.10 and 253.11. 5 mask 35. Go. All right, mask 311. So do this. Whoop. One mask 253.11. Okay. I don't want as much of that. In certain spots it's gonna have it, but we don't want that crazy amount like it had. Let's do a little bit of that. All right. Okay. Oh, here's our wondrous trick. Visible glass plane and visible light block. Whoop. I guess it works better if we actually use the invisible light block. Coal. All right. Now we need a cool looking stone piece. Stone brick, stone cobblestone. dark gray stone brick. This has the potential to look really cool, especially what we're going to do to it. You think of it that it rhymes with chisel and bits. You're right. So one thing I really like about 115.2, and I realize I'm talking about 115.2 while I'm using 12.2. But one of the things I really like about 115.2 is the way you can, it's the way that you can do blocks almost in layers. You know, it's super cool. You can stack them in layers. And it's, you know, that's of the same block. So how many did I come over? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now this is the things you can do with chisel and bits. It's just outrageous. It shouldn't be legal, but it is. And if you don't have chisel and bits, if you're either playing on a server, or if you're playing just your own single player world, and you don't have chisel and bits, you've got to get it. It's absolutely amazing. And and it's not just me saying it. I mean, Jaggy and Kara will tell you the same. It's just, it's fantastic. How many did I do there? 1, 2, 3, yeah. Now it does take a lot of patience, and it does take some time. It takes some time to get used to it. It takes some time to get good at it, and I'm still waiting for that time when I get good at it. But Jaggy assures me that eventually, when I get all grown up, I'll be good at it. But I don't know. We'll see. We will see. But yeah, you can't do this in vanilla Minecraft. And you can't even do this kind of thing with Conquest Reforged, really. It's just not possible. Not possible. Uh-oh, what'd you borrow? 1, 2. This is the trick here, is getting, you know, if you do a stylized block, getting it the same on both sides. Yeah, I realize I'm not really talking a lot just because I'm deep in reflection. Alright, so we need to find 1, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and we need a fancy block to put in there. What's that, gray marble? Smooth white marble. That reminds me of something that we do need to do, because I think it would be hilarious. We need to make a sign for the brothel. It says "The Filthy Coin" out of chisel and bits, just because Filthy Coin would probably laugh his ass off. The name of the brothel is the Filthy Coin. And that, boys and girls, is how you do an inlay. Oh, no, you know what we need? We don't need that. We need, there it is, dark cobblestone. It's actually called something else on 115. It's like Wurtzen, Pfeiffer, Hoffenbrau. It's not Hoffenbrau, but you know what I mean. My favorite block. Yeah, I can't remember what the name of it is. Oh, damn it. It's, oh gosh, what is the name of it? It's, oh, I can't remember the name of the block. But it's got a weird name. And in 115, you know, it's still, yeah, it has the same look. It's just it looks different. Well, it's named different. It doesn't really look different. I can't remember the name of it. There we go. All right, let's do a plane. Do that. Do that. 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 Do that. 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 Boom. Boom. There we go. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, there you go. That's how you do that. Not sure that I like the that kind of white inlay, but we'll go with it for now. See what happens. See what happens. There we go. We got outdoor living. Now we just need an outdoor living type tree. You know, something that Jaggy's good at. Trees. Trees. Actually, this needs to be dirty. There we go. This needs to be dirty. You always make sure that if you are using dirty blocks, make sure that you use them going right up to your doors, because it gives that vibe, like, you know, people walk through there, and it just adds to the whole realism of the build. Oh, what's this? Alright, how's that arch looking to you, Kara? Alrighty. So, one of the things that I've talked about at length, actually, with the different live streams and with episodes and whatnot, is my desire to not build Project Dukon or Castle Dukon on stream, and I'm going to do it in videos. Well, I might do it in videos. I'm definitely going to record when we start building. You know, and if it's all of us building at the same time, then I'll definitely record, and we might do a stream. It's hard to do it on stream though, because 99% of the time we're looking at pictures in order to get things right, and it's a lot of chisel and bits, so it's difficult to pull off on stream. Because of the amount of chisel and bits. Oh my god. You know, for like this is coming straight out of their head. And they're building an amazing archway here. Castle Dukon is modeled after Schloss Neuenstein. And if anybody actually speaks German and they're watching, then it'd be really cool. So, we all go in voice chat, it might be entertaining though. Yeah, that's true. We just have to time it right because I know Kara doesn't want to wake her niece up. Or Kara could just type. Yeah, maybe we'll build. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll build in a recording and build Castle Dukan in recording and be on the Discord. And we could do, like we did before, where it's just us chatting while building. We could do that. So there's me trying to be nice, but half the time she keeps me screaming at night. Oh, yeah, that's what little kids do. It's kind of their thing. Let's get back to WhaleBorough. So just because it's big things like this drive me insane. I love that he announced his return, but at the same time, it takes away from the prettiness. There we go. I am glad that he's back. I really am. And Mr. Tourist, I hope you got everything straightened out you needed to work on. Hope work stuff has died down for you now. We are glad to have you back. We didn't want to touch your build over there because I know you've got a vision for where you want it to go, and it just didn't feel right fiddling with it, so we left it alone. So, welcome back. Back to the fray. We're going to change this. I'm not going to have the entry right there. We'll have the entry right here. And we need to do... Yeah. Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah. Who are all these new people? There's so many builders here now. What's happening? No, I think y'all will like Mr. Tourist. He's a pretty cool dude. He's an Aussie, so Emu will have a fellow Aussie. That'll be good. He's a fantastic builder. He's got a lot of cool ideas. He's got a lot of talent. So I think you'll like him quite a little bit. So this building is actually going to be a florist right here. This will be flowers and stuff. But this will be a florist house. It's going to be a very simple house. The shop will be downstairs, and then the living quarters will be upstairs. This one, I don't know. I really don't know what I want to do with it. Other than it's going to be a house. So, but what I think I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and cut the stream here. I will transfer it to YouTube, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fire up OBS and start recording. I'll jump on the Discord, and I'm going to pull up all the pictures of Castle Dukan, and we're going to do some building of Castle Dukan. Oh, and I'm sorry, TJ Hart. I just saw you followed. I don't have a big screen that shows that. I'm still figuring out Streamlabs OBS. It's kind of weird. But we are going to continue recording here on WhaleBorough. So we're going to get an episode of WhaleBorough out tonight, and it's going to be volume 1 of building Castle Dukan. So for now, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. This is Ronin. Y'all have yourselves a nice evening. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.